And in less than an hour, a man convicted of killing 4 people in Shelby County over 2 decades ago will die by lethal injection. Michael Samra is scheduled to be executed at 6 o'clock tonight.
Indeed. Samra killed 2 adults and 2 children. This is in Pelham, dating back to 1997. CBS 42 News reporter Malik Rankin is live at the Holman Correctional Facility in Atmore. Malik, people have been watching this case. Is there a chance this execution could be pushed back?
Well, there always is a chance that executions could be pushed back, but I just spoke with the manager of the correctional facility, and he says things are looking to remain as scheduled. Now, we just received some new information on Michael Samra. He had several visitors today and yesterday, 6 of which were friends, 2 were his attorneys, and 1 was a spiritual advisor. We're told he refused his breakfast this morning and did not request a final meal or make any special requests. His attorneys will be here to witness his execution, as well as family members of the victims. I spoke with both on what this day means to them. Randy Duke, his fiancee Deidre Mims Hunt, and her 2 daughters, 6-year-old Shalisa Hunt and 7-year-old Chelsea Hunt, were murdered at the hands of Mark Duke and Michael Samra more than 2 decades ago. I spoke with Kendra Hayes, who lost her sister and nieces, on the grief she still feels every day.
That I love them and wish I had more time with them. That I'd get to see what wonderful women that the 2 girls would grow into and get to see what they did with their lives.
Hayes tells me the execution will bring her family closure.
At this point in time, this is one less person that we have to worry about appeals coming back on, and possibly more parole hearings. It's one less participant in the crime.
Stephen Sears is Michael Samra's attorney. He has been fighting to expand the age of protection from the death penalty for his client.
Well, all 19-year-olds are not fully mature. Mr. Samra less so than the average 19-year-old. He was a follower. None of this was his idea. And killing a fifth person is not going to help the first 4.
A sentiment Kendra Hayes does not agree with.
Well, we're finally hoping to get some sort of closure on one part of this chapter in our lives. Of course, it'll never end. I think the injustice is that Mark Duke will never be executed for his part in this crime.
Sears offered his condolences to the families of the victims, but in a last-ditch effort is begging the governor to step in.
Governor Ivey, please show mercy. It will become you, and it will certainly help Mr. Samra. Mercy is a doubly blessed quality. We're asking for it.
Governor Kay Ivey has the authority to stop this execution up until the final moment. We reached out to her, but as she appeared before reporters, she would not take questions. Join us tonight at 6 as we learn how the families of the victims coped during Samra's final moments. Live in Atmore, I'm Malik Rankin, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.
Yesterday,